MonstersAbound, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires and a brand new campaign as Boris.
Boris Ursus himself.
That's right, I know what you're thinking. Hang on a sec, this doesn't look like ogres. No, sorry.
Second only to the throne.
The ogre campaign kind of broke. I couldn't load the game anymore with those mods. So I had to get rid of the ogre mod, which means then I can't, but basically it's an we didn't have a hotfix, did we? That's not happened. I have no idea. Anyway, I just couldn't get it to work. I tried all kinds of things, tried fiddling about with the load order, God knows what, and I just could not get it to work. So fuck it, we're starting a new campaign because someone did point out there's a new mod called the Guns of Erengrad, which adds a whole slew of new gun units to Kislev, and I was like, well, I do like shooting people, so I'm in. And we've also got a whole bunch of other mods, including this guy. He's got his shirt off. He's in the Chaos Wastes. Mind you, I'm going to be honest, if I had that level of physique, I'll probably take my shirt off all the time as well. This is basically, I think he's like Bear Grylls. He probably drinks his own piss and shit. He is an experienced trapper, and he really likes hanging around with the Kossars. And for some reason, a lot of his skills are like Powder Monkey, Blacker Powder, triangulation, gun sights. Look, I don't know how bows work. Maybe they do work on black powder. Who's to say? Who knows? How do bows work? We just, science doesn't know yet, so it could be. Anyway, we're immediately going to pop him in Boris's army. I thought so. So we got Boris here. Boris, of course, is well, he used to be the king of Kislev until he died, and then his daughter took over. But now he's back. Brilliant. So he's in the Chaos Waste because he's like Doom Guy, basically. He really likes fucking chaos up. And oh boy, can he do it. So we start as the High Priest of Ursa, and we get settlements in the Chaos Wasteland climates, gain additional devotion, get diplomatic relations with the Ice Court, because obviously that's our daughter. We get more campaign movement range, construction cost reduction for garrison religion buildings, we get construction time reduction for province, capital and settlement buildings, and we get recruit rank for war bears, because we really love war bears. And he himself is the Red Tsar, so we get upkeep reduction for war bears, leadership when fighting against chaos, weapon and attack when fighting against chaos, and we're immune to chaos, corruption, and chaos waste. Attrition, which is very handy. So, all of our skills, I mean, Boris, I will say, is probably one of the nastier melee characters. Like, he's an absolute monster when it comes to melee combat. And with a horde of warbears behind him, he is effectively unstoppable. I will say that our opponent seems to start with a special guy. Has he got like flails for arms?
I live again.
That must be a hell of a time when he wants to take a piss, doesn't it? How's he going to do that? He's just going to be constantly whapping himself in the balls. That's going to be... No wonder he's a fucking corn worshipper. I'd be angry if that's all I could do too. It's disastrous. Good. And of course, we got all of the new Kislev stuff as well. I mean, I say the new Kislev stuff. The stuff from fucking ages ago when we had the last patch, or the patch before that, or whatever patch it was that gave the Kislev the new stuff, when I can't genuinely remember that one was. Wait, was that... No, you know what? I still can't remember. It's fine. It's been a while since we had any kind of content for Total War. I mean, actual content. So... I find it hard to remember. It's all blurring into one. So obviously we start off at war with
only obey Bloodfather.
This guy, and we start off with no settlement, so we should probably do something about that. First battle, brand new campaign. It smells of gunpowder, probably, because we've got loads of new gun units, which we'll have a look at in a minute. There's Bear Grylls, and he's more bear than you'd think, because he's actually got an ability where he can turn into a bear. Sure, why not? Why not turn into a bear? Sure, just, yeah, why not? So he can turn into a bear, which is neat. And Boris obviously loves bears, so kind of a match made in heaven there. They're just good friends, though. Damn, good bow. Now we go bear. He does look he's just a big bear though. He's just a big old bear, but he's also not, his melee stats are pretty shit. So he's more of a teddy bear than a grizzly bear. Now, bloodletters are no joke. They can do a lot of damage, they have armor piercing, they're good against infantry. Basically, I prefer not to be fighting bloodletters at this point. Fortunately, our bear cav is pretty good, and Bozza himself can easily deal with an enemy. Well, I say easily deal. But Mr. Bear Grylls here, on the other hand, is kind of struggling a little bit. Ow. 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 Yeah, no, I don't think you can actually hit him. He's doing his best. Boris, get in there. Come on, finish him off. Bear Grylls is trying to take all of the accolades for killing off old Mr. Corson here. Mr. Corson, the corn boy. Get in there, finish him off. The rest of the enemy army is being destroyed. Yeah, bloodletters may be good, but yeah, they're not that good. I think Mr. Bear Grylls better get... Yeah, let's get Bear Grylls out of there. And Boris can finish off Corson. That's it. Oh, his head came off. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, do I take the replenishment? I don't know. Well, more campaign movement range plus devotion would probably be quite handy, actually. So let's grab that one. Sorry, Mr. Flail Man, you're going to have to find somewhere else to be.
Boris Ursus himself.
Heroic Resilient. What does that do? Melee defense, leadership. Sounds pretty good. Grab that one.
With this I serve Kislev.
Indeed you do. And I'm going to... Let's give you some more melee attack, and then maybe you can be more grizzly bear than teddy bear.
I will
Fingers crossed, eh? I could have auto-resolved this, but you know what? I don't just... I feel like Boris is a faction which is quite tricky to get started. And I think every opportunity should be taken to make sure that auto-resolve doesn't dick me over. Again. Well, Bear Grylls may not be great at being a bear, but he's pretty good at shooting a bow through multiple Chaos Warriors. Oh, that's gotta suck. Of course, he can also drink his own piss, so... Basically, he's winning at life. Bear Cav will take on the Chaos Warhounds in a fight that will be incredibly one-sided. Yep, there we go. Chaos Warhounds trying to break through. Gonna pull these guys back a little bit because bloodletters can actually do quite a lot of damage to bears. The bearers. I did once see Boris take on 4 Bloodthirsters and win, so he starts off, he's only level 2, but given the magical items and enough time, he can fuck over a Bloodthirster and be just ready to go for more. Yeah, poor old Bear Grylls is kind of getting a bit beaten up, but we do have the Bear Roar thing, which is quite nice. And we can also pop a cap in some demons' asses, because everyone and their mum is packing in Kislev. Like farmers and farmers' mums. Bosh. Right. Let's occupy that one. Makes sense. Tick. Job done. Right. So, yeah, okay. Yep. Thank you. Right. So we now get to see. So we get different units. We've got the Radniks there. We've got Kovnik. We've got Kvasnik. Yeah, we've got lots of Nicks, haven't we? what I like about this is we get like great axe infantry, but they've also got guns, or maybe they've got guns in the... I can't really tell. This is gun great axe infantry, which is great. I do think guns are significantly more interesting when they are something else. Like, oh, I've got an AK-47. Who gives a shit? Show me a rifle that is also like a spade or something, right? Suddenly I'm far more interested, right? That's how you get the interest. Not just a boring gun that's something else as well. Something else more a gun that's a drill. You know, a gun that is a whisk thing for making, you know, like a frother. That'd be quite handy, wouldn't it? I can't imagine a situation where you'd need a gun and one of those, but hey, for every eventuality. So, options. So, we are going to... I don't know what this... Like, are these guys good? The only problem is, I genuinely think the Kislev infantry is what... Wait, we could just recruit Kislev infantry, can't we? Do we get Kossars? Because... Okay, what are the... Right, so he's got a range of 65, which is not very far. I'm guessing they're pistols, then. We can get the Kossars as spit. I mean, we're going to do that, aren't we? It's obvious.
Boris Ursus
It's obvious. I will say the Kislevite warriors are very fucking good. But I do think we want some missile firepower. And we're going to want to move, like, pretty quick as well.
Boris Ursus himself.
So let's get Route Marcher. And let's get spread. You know what? Spreading devotion may not be the worst thing, because
Follow the bear.
if we spread devotion, that also, like, what does this do? All climate penalties are nullified. Right, we really want to spread fucking devotion, don't we? Like, we really want to spread it, but I also think that making you slightly more harder to kill would probably be a good thing. That would be handy. What's this button? Army Invocation. I forgot we had these. Yeah, we need more devotion for that, don't we? Good. And we've also got all of this stuff, which we need to do something with. I've basically forgotten everything about this. I would like more... Well, we got replenishment. There we go. Replenishment and growth. Sounds good.
Sends us a gift.
He does indeed. What a guy. What a big bear. What a big bear guy. We are surrounded by enemies. No one wants to be our friend, I'm guessing. Nope. Nope, no one wants to be our friend.
The lost Tsar returns.
It's fair, I guess.
I cannot eradicate chaos alone.
Do we... we could recruit more guys. Tell you what, let's do that. And then we're going to recruit more missile units next turn. It is quite expensive, but at the moment we've got fuck all settlements anyway, so it really doesn't matter. We don't know where to spend the money. And Mr. Can't Take a Piss Man can fuck off somewhere else. I stand corrected. He's decided to come up closer to me so I can probably help him take a piss or something. I don't want to. So these guys have got... okay, I would say personally Kislevite warriors are better... Well, these guys are cheaper. Enlisted from the street gangs of Erengrad. Okay, well I'm gonna get some Kossars, because bows.
Boris Ursus.
What we want is some of these guys, like close quarter. Yeah, some of this. Some of this. That sounds pretty good. They've got guns, short range, but they can fire while moving. What's resilience? Oh, they're immune to snow attrition. Well, I should hope so.
For the motherland. Demon Slayer.
Well, I guess we're gonna go this way.
The Tsar marches.
Tell you what, don't go too far.
I go for Kislev.
That's fine. That's a perfect amount of distance. Just get one of each. How much is that going to cost me? 120. Okay, that's fine. We won't be. We will have enough money to deal with that. That is fine. Okay, devotion's a little bit on the low side. Where's the Howling Citadel is the capital. Right, I need that. So we need to go for that one. We've also got the Ice Core, all that kind of good stuff. And we need to upgrade this, don't we? Now, I remember some of these being, like, really good. I also remember getting desyncs. So, I don't know whether to actually get any of them or just to leave it so I don't have to deal with replay desyncs. See, this is the problem. I don't know where the desyncs came from. But I do remember I desync. Now I remember that. Why am I doing this to myself again? Well, either way.
Rebo for Kislev.
Let's get in there. You know what? Let's fight this just to be on the safe side.
Ready yourself, brother!
I really do appreciate the Kislevite warriors. They're basically just farm boys, but look at them, just chunky they are. They're so thick. They've just picked up a rake and they're going to fuck people over with it. It's pretty impressive. Now, obviously, the Kossars aren't going to do a huge amount of damage to the Chaos Warriors, because they just won't, being that their armor is shielded. But the Bloodletters, on the other hand, are pretty susceptible to multiple arrows to the face, which is nice. And also, these Fleshhounds are large units, which our Bear Cav get a nice 23 bonus versus large. So obviously, those Fleshhounds are going to get absolutely destroyed. Which is nice. So these guys have got 42 melee attack. Now they do have an additional 9 bonus versus infantry, which does make them very good versus infantry. But these guys have actually got 30 armor and 38 melee defense, which is very respectable. Which does mean it's very hard to break through them. Now obviously you can break through them, but it's tricky. So they're a very good and cheap early unit. But, alright, I want to... Provincial instability... Okay, I'm just going to occupy to try and stymie the inevitable rebellion.
Boris Ursus.
Oh, but at least we've got a nice orthodoxy shrine. Lovely. +1 devotion. Well, that's gonna solve all my problems, isn't it?
Son's disciple.
Oh, everything's fixed. No worries. We could get more devotion, but that feels like a bit of a waste for Bozza. I'm gonna give him more. Yeah. I'm gonna make him do. I'm gonna give him a potion of speed as well. I mean, they call it a potion, but you know what I mean. I did have a mod that actually gives. I think we've got more items. I think maybe, and there's a whole bunch of new stuff. I don't know.
Instrument against chaos.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Whatever makes you happy, buddy. I'm going to make you harder to hit as well. Right, what was I going to do? I was going to recruit more guys. I wasn't, because I can't afford... Wait, no, I could afford one more. I can afford one more guy, and then I'm poor. More casualty replenishment rate in 3 turns? Don't mind if I do. The Church and the State. The unique strengths of the Ice Court and the Great Orthodoxy shall be key to Kislev prevailing over its looming threats. Yet, as you cultivate support from either side, you must be wary that stability is best maintained through balance. An upcoming public address presents an opportunity to show your loyalties one way or another. Or not. To reveal your hand may be beneficial, but it could be also the first step towards splintering the bipartisan lands. Okay, we can go Ice Court support. Or we can go the diplomatic route and just get +1 of each. I do need the devotion. We're going to go orthodoxy. Sorry, love. Sorry, I know. What could we get? Common steel. Boring. Home front? I mean, that is tempting. What else we got? Ritualized worship. +1 devotion. Well, that is that's very tempting. Very tempting. Campaign movement range. Well, that sounds pretty good. Replenishes. Yes. Good. Land provides. Resource buildings and no construction cost. Lead by example. Oh, for Boris, Ursus, and all of those guys. Flammable attacks for those guys. Right. Okay. I mean, I do like the more melee attack, but I think we're going to go ritualized worship because... That extra devotion. I feel like we just need that extra devotion. The campaign movement range is tempting, though. I'm going to do it. Did that do it? It did do it. Huzzah! What's up? We get frontier forces. Newly colonized ruins have greatly reduced construction costs and duration. Okay, cool. That's nice. I really want to go for Howling Citadel. Let's...
Find a fight.
Where is their army? If their army's in... Okay, there's army there. I think we're going to go for it.
Unhand Corn's herald.
No. I want my hands all over him. Not in a sexual way, obviously.
Where's my homeland?
Well, you know what? I was worried you were going to run away, but you have not run away. Good. Bear boys protecting the flank. This is going to be quite a tough battle because they are packing some of these bloodletters, and then they've got some shit. Actually, got a lot of bloodletters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of bloodletters. I'll make that 6. 6 units of bloodletters, and then a bunch of marauders to shield them. So that's fun. Boris has managed to get his horse, though. Look at his horse. It's a nice horse, but it's not a bear, is it, Boris? No. So he will eventually, of course, get his bear pretty quick, I think. These bloodletters, I mean, they're just, I mean, they're terrible on the defense, but they're pretty good melee attack. I mean, the armor's not great, but it doesn't have to be early on. Okay, we've mopped up the flank there. 3 units of the enemy already exterminated, and the bear's taking very little damage in return. Very good. I'm hoping that we can do some decent damage with the Kossars. Sort of whittle them down a little bit, make life a little bit easier. Boris and Bear Grylls. Bit of a scream for us. Now, I've buffed Bear Grylls, so he's got a bit more melee attack now. So he's a little bit more, got a little bit more oomph. Which is what we want. And obviously, if we have our characters keeping these units busy, the Kossars can maintain fire on them and whittle them down even quicker. Meanwhile, on the flank, we're keeping the bears back a little bit. The plan is if we can, these guys will get attacked in the flank, but they will hold for the moment. Then we can use our bears to rip one of these units of marauders apart. 1 charge, and then 2 charge. And as soon as they're dead, then we can hit these guys in the rear and hopefully start mopping up. Boris right in the thick of it. How many kills you got so far? 19, not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Sending some of the Tsar Guard in to help him. Oh, we've still got the enemy general. I should have sent Boris after the enemy general, really, but he's probably fine. He'll tucker himself out, killing those Kislevite warriors. We need to get some of the Guns of Erengrad units, though. We're working on it. Okay, the flank has been mopped up, which means our bears can start running down the... Not that there's actually much left to kill. Yeah, the bloodletters have managed to kill quite a lot of my units, mind you. They've got 93 kills, hacked their way through those Kislevite warriors, but that's fine, they're pretty cheap. They're poor people with a rake. Uh-oh. Where are you Oh no, go away. No, not his head. He needs that to shoot a bow with, I think. I don't know, I'm not a doctor. Oh, thankfully Bear Grylls has arrived to help out. Hopefully this goes a little bit better than last time. He does have a bit of help this time. Oh, there we go. He's sad. And of course, as we know, demons are very emotionally unstable. As soon as they become sad, they die. Ooh, Rainblade. Nice. Very nice.
You cannot control.
Are we going to have a rebellion? Highly likely.
Boris Ursus himself.
Yeah, that's a good... It's a nice little weapon there. Pretty good. And we got a bear tamer and Wojek. Ooh, oh wait, is that for you?
High
No,
priest
is
of
that for me?
Ursus.
Oh, it's for me. Summon. I can summon a bear. It's more mascot than fighter. The trained bear, easily tempted by a bowl of kvass, beloved by his Kossar regiment, they refused to let Wojek risk himself, instead partying with the brown bear after victories. Ah, that's nice. Ah, look at that.
Excellent.
Excellent indeed.
Boris Ursus.
Resettler. More growth, no colonization cost. Oh, well, I would like the growth. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. And you can also have a deadly blade.
With this I serve Kislev.
That's the plan. You know what? I'm semi-tempted to get more devote. Just, you know what? I'm doing it. Because actually, it can help us. Because if we have the devotion, then we can do buffs and shit, which would be super useful. Also, I've just met Archaon the Everchosen. I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure we're going to be chill. He's going to be a chill neighbour. Yeah. Reach rank 8 and I can get a shard blades. Neatos. Oh, we've got a burning monolith. I'm sure that's...
Follow the bear.
You can get a cream for that, right? Oh, so we got sex wine at the burning monolith.
Reborn.
Yeah,
For
good.
Kislev.
Okay, I do. You know, sex wine is fine.
Follow the bear.
The fact that we should be right, we can reach you next turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to merge you guys. I'm going to do yeah. Let's do that. We got money-ish, some. We got some money. Prague remembers less corruption. I mean, that would probably be quite handy. Is there anything that gives me devotion? Hello, festivals. There we go. Devotional creed. Oh, because it's got devotional in the name. Yeah, that makes sense. Nothing that really. Call to prayer. Orthodox support gains. Harbor cartel, which we don't need. Okay, I guess we're gonna go with this. Out of desperation. I mean, less chance of plague spreading is probably not the worst thing, considering we're living in a chaos hellscape. I'm really tempted to get... I'm really tempted to get... Because, you know, corruption, bad, obviously. But I could use more money. That gives more income. That gives... Oh, so actually, the courthouse gives more devotion. I should have built the courthouse. And also this gives money. What does this do then? Gives Orthodox support and patriarchs. Who are fine. I mean, they do have heals, which is quite handy. We can get 300 money. God, Kislev economy is garbage. We could get more income from farms. So that's 150. And then if we build this one, we can get another 30. Which doesn't really make doing that worth it. Oh, right. Well, seeing as it's going to give us fuck all money anyway, I may as well just build the thing which is going to do something. And I'm going to upgrade you, because then I can upgrade you, and we can get some... We can get a Korvnik, and some of these guys, and some of these guys. All that kind of good stuff.
Demon Slayer. Father Ursun wants an example made of.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, it was going to happen. It was going to happen. We knew it. We knew that was going to happen, right? As soon as I met Archaon, he was going to lose his shit. It's a given. Yeah, whatever.
The lost Tsar returns.
Burning right, you've built that one, which is fine. God, it's not.
Boris Ursus
Could be better. At least you managed to recruit 4 guys in one turn. That could have been significantly worse. And we're going to have to... We can attack. Good, okay. We're going to have to kill this guy. But that's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you in the next episode.